Okay, that's fantastic. Well, in any case, that's not the only games we are talking about. We are also talking about, you remember, Tuesday and Wednesday, they are Champions League days. And a lot of people have said Manchester United do not know what Champions League is at the moment. But in any case, we are not talking about Manchester United. And I'm not trying to throw stone at, you that you are a United fan. But one of the biggest games that will be played today is the second leg of, the Champions League between a Real Madrid side and um, a Man
Hmm.
City side. Man City gave a good account of themselves over the weekend, dispatching Newcastle 4-0. And they will be traveling to the Bernabeu to face a Real Madrid team that is battling with a whole lot of injury. I mean, Real Madrid secured the 3-2 victory at the Etihad Stadium with late goals from Brian Diaz and Jude Bellingham overturning Man City's lead. Erling Haaland netted twice for City in the first leg, while Kylian Mbappe was also on scoring sheet for Madrid, setting the stage for a showdown between two of Europe's elite forward. Real Madrid faces potential defensive shortage with Carvajal, Militao confirmed out, and doubt over Rudiger, Vasquez, and Alaba. Man City may be without Akanji, Bob. Yeah, Rodri is on the bench, but he might not be available. Even with Haaland had a knock. Ake and Grealish are also there too. What do you make of this particular game? It's a make or mar for a Real Madrid side that is currently struggling in the La Liga. A lot of people have said, the authorities are against them in the La Liga and the rest of that. That was the reason why they drew their game. Barcelona is currently topping in the La Liga. For the Champions League, they have a slim lead over a resurging Man City side because the performance of Man City over the weekend shows, how how they want to take this particular game. They were able to dispatch Newcastle with reckless abandon. Um, they are going to this game with a whole lot of confidence, with a whole lot of swagger. They are scoring freely. Mamouche is on the hat trick. That will be a high for him. And if you just oppose that with a Madrid team, they had a very terrible weekend. Um, you
Uh,
know,
uh, uh, the,
drawing 1-1.
again, uh, because of the referee, that's why Madrid game went like that. And to put it out there, we are not speaking about La Liga right now, so I'm very sorry to put it out there. Barcelona robbed Rayo Vallecano on Monday because same penalty that was given to Barcelona, Rayo Vallecano had that and it was not given. Rayo Vallecano scored the goal and they said it was offside. It wasn't. The guy wasn't interfering with play. He didn't stand and face the defender. He was backing the defender. He didn't know what was going on. That should have been a goal. Shouldn't have been ruled out as offside. I don't know what the refs in La Liga. I don't know what they are doing at the moment. They are practically handing over the league to Barcelona, and it's shameful. And coming to this match, now this is a match where um, nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows what you're gonna get. Um, I just hope Madrid can just contain Man City because Man City will come out blazing and blazing and blazing and blazing and blazing. But again, we know Man City don't know how to see out games, especially against Madrid because seasons and seasons and seasons and over again it has been like this. And I really I pity Pep after this game because if this match should go Madrid way, Pep is finished.
How do you mean? How do you mean Pep finish? How do you mean?
It's finished because in terms of a Madrid side that have no first team defenders available to play and playing midfielders in the defense and you ended up losing to them. That's horrible. Fine, you have your own players too. Rodri is back, which is a good thing. He's in the bench. I hope they are not rushing him back because we all know the injury was um was to the end of the season, but now he's being rushed back. I hope it doesn't affect him because these are things that affects players. We know it was to the end of the season. Why don't you just do this guy? Because at the end of the day, even the Champions League, I'm not sure you're going to win it. If you meet a much more disciplined side, you'll be beaten out, and it might even end today. So why are you rushing the guy back? Let's just see where it goes. But to me, it's 50-50. Nobody knows. Even Madrid is leading, but it's the only good thing is that they are playing the Bernabeu, and going to the Bernabeu is a different ball game in the Champions League, especially in the Champions League. It's a different ball game. Man City will score, Madrid will score, but I see Madrid making it again, maybe a 2-1 or a score draw, and Madrid will win on aggregate.
Oh, okay. So you're already giving it to Madrid, right?
Yes, I have to give it to someone. Obviously, even if it goes down to penalties, Madrid will win because these guys are just you could see last season they were playing penalties. Lucas Vasquez was jogging the ball to go and play penalty as if it's nothing. These guys is in their DNA. It's crazy. You could see there was a certain game. I think it was against Chelsea. Rodri was having an interview and he was saying the match was going on. I think they were 2-0 down, and it was telling them that look at their face. They are not bothered. These guys are not bothered. They felt, well, don't worry, we'll turn it around. And it's just in their DNA, and that's how they play. And before you know it, and because of the kind of coach they have, maybe when Ancelotti leaves next season, maybe it won't be like that if they have another coach. But because of the coach they have, they might not really play great. Ancelotti is not a league manager; he's a cup manager. I like the style of play. He knows how to contain the opposition. It's it's not you don't see it many times. Ancelotti being overrun by the next team. You might outplay him, but you won't overrun him. Overrun him means you won't win. You might outplay it and do whatever you want to do. No problem. Do you. I'll do me. I'll sit deep. I'll be conservative. I'll look for the moment and I'll strike and I'll win the game. And that's how I have always been.
That's interesting. Well, let's move over to the Signal Iduna Park. That is where Dortmund plays their home game. There's a particular Seko Gurasi who has been very fantastic, moving from Stuttgart to Dortmund. Dortmund, they are facing a sporting that has not been very fantastic since Ruben Amorim left. Amorim is struggling in Man U. The new coaches are struggling with Sporting. I mean, what a turn of event. The same Sporting that was the toast of everybody in the Champions League. A lot of people felt, they could do better. But I mean, they lost the first game 3-0, and they are going to, a very hostile stadium. I mean, it's not an easy place to go. Playing at Signal Iduna Park, Dortmund will look to capitalize on their home support to advance. Dortmund may be without Nenka, without over Benani and Mane. Sporting CP misses several key players, including Katamo, Daniel, Bragana, Morita, Nuno Santos, and St. Juste. Both teams are known for their attacking style, promising an open and entertaining match. I mean, what do you make of this particular game, owing to the fact that there is a particular Dortmund side that is going to this particular game leading 3-0?
Dortmund win. It's so simple. There's nothing there. This one is a done deal. Sporting has been struggling. Dortmund will take the day. It's so simple. No, there's no nothing. This one of the matches that there's no surprises. We don't have to be. We don't have, no nobody has to be saying no, it might go this way, it might go that way. We all know there's no surprises. It's going to be a Dortmund win. It's straightforward. Yeah, a bookie you want to play, just Dortmund to qualify. They might lose the match, but they have qualified. There's nothing in this life that Sporting wants to do.
I mean, but you cannot say that. We've seen it before. Champions League brings up surprises.
That's what teams
AC
that's
Milan,
very well.
Deportivo La Corona,
Yes.
3-0, Deportivo coming back. Barcelona, PSG, 4 goes down. Barcelona end up winning qualifying. AC Milan, Liverpool, Champions League final, 3-0 down, end up winning. So, I mean, I don't think it's right CP of. However, they've been struggling with form.
Yeah, of course. Monaco, Madrid. We know. Barcelona, Roma, Barcelona, Liverpool. We know, but not this present sporting side that is extremely struggling. They are extremely struggling. It's just a shame. That's why I said sometimes the beautiful things should not end the way he did. I feel Amorim should have just waited, just stay put. If United are not going to wait, you get another big job. But again, of course, it's a United job. You want it to be part of your CV. But I don't know. There are some things that you don't want to be in your CV, but obviously it's going to be there. And I think it might just be United because at the end of the day, if he continues like this, they will sack him now. I mean, he won the gate man, they will sack him.
Well, in any case, let's shift gear to the French side, the two French sides playing each other, PSG versus Bre. I mean, one of the things that made this game popular is because of the name of their opponent, Bre. A whole lot of people call it Brest, Bre, for the sake of this thing. However, remember the first leg ended with PSG dispatching Bre. Ousmane Dembele scoring 2 goals and the rest of that. It would have been on a hat trick in that particular game, but VAR decided to ruin that opportunity for him. With talents like Ousmane Dembele, PSG aims to assert dominance at home. Facing a formidable opponent, Brest will need a disciplined defensive performance to contain PSG's attack. PSG's only confirmed absentee is Zaire Emery with Mbaye Danfo. Brest will miss Salah, while Adera, De Castelio, and Martin are doubtful. What do you make of this particular game? I think for me, I think it's probably a done deal for PSG. It's just more of honoring the game than doing anything serious in
Exactly,
that particular game.
exactly. This will be the first time this season Brest will be collecting. They will beat them. Oh, PSG will so beat them. I feel one of the teams that people should be scared of in this Champions League is
Yes.
PSG.
Why?
One of the team. Yes, tell me. I was speaking to a Barcelona fan and was saying the team is he really don't want to play right now. It's PSG
Why? I mean,
because of the way they play. Because of the way they play.
they've been an underachiever in the Champions League. You
Yes,
cannot
they've been
you,
another
you you
achiever
cannot be
because
scared of a team
they've been another
that's not
achiever
doing well in the
because
Champions
they are
League.
not getting a good coach. Now they have a good coach. Last season they were almost in the final.
Hmm,
They were the one that took out Barcelona last season
true.
with Dembele playing and smiling, and the whole Barcelona fans want to kill him. If they catch them this season, if they catch Barcelona this season, it will be worse because the way the PSG are playing, I don't know. That's what you got when you get a proper coach, a coach that knows what he's doing.
Eh, but,
This
but,
is
but,
a proper
but, but,
coach.
but the same coach has been there and they've been struggling.
No, the same coach has not been there. He was there just last season. He came last season. They almost
Yeah.
got to the final last season. Last season they lost Messi, they lost everybody. It was just Mbappe that was there. He was bringing up Bakula and all these guys. Bought Asensio, bought what's his name? Bought Asensio, bought
But 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 but
um
but, but, but do you think
Dembele and all
but
these guys and try to integrate them into the team. And over a year, you could see the steady progress. And now everything is done. Is done. Even the matches where the problem. Let me tell you the problem with PSG. What I've noticed with them when they play a small team,
yes,
they tend to struggle.
true.
Over the weekend, I think they played Toulouse. I don't know if I'm not mistaken. Over the weekend, they won just 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0. It was a very difficult game. A whole
Very
lot of
difficult.
people were,
That's
were
that's
bothered in that particular game and the rest of
that
that.
that's their problem. Small game, they will win 1-0. I think their next game will be against Lyon. Lyon has been flying in the league. You will see what will happen. It will
Um,
be a whitewash.
but because
The way they will beat Lyon, it will be a whitewash. And this is the testament to the good job of the coach. So PSG this season in the Champions League will be mesmerizing.
do you think
Obviously,
do you think the coach will be able to deliver the league to them? The Champions League to them. I mean, Luis Enrique, has the pedigree. However, Remember earlier in the Champions League, he was struggling. He had a whole lot of struggle. A whole lot of us even felt he would not qualify and the rest of that. And he ended up qualifying. So, I mean, do you think he has it in him to take them to, the next stage, or
Now,
probably even get the champions for them? Because I mean, the only reason why they are bringing him in is because of the Champions League, nothing else. I mean,
the best period to pick up with form as a team is this period, January to April. This is the best period to pick up from, and this is the best period. This is the best time PSG have done it. They picked up from, and the way they are playing is crazy, and you can see it. You can see it. You can see how they are performing. It's so nice. It's so amazing. So for me, I feel beginning of the season, he's still trying to adjust to Mbappe's being away from the team. Still trying to figure out his players, doing this, trying to use Asensio sometimes, and obviously Asensio was not part of the team, and yeah, he ended up going out. And you could see what he was doing, and the way the players were playing. PSG is amazing, and again, if PSG should get to the final, if we go win, oh, if we meet Barcelona on the way, these are one of the things that will beat Barcelona comfortably. The only team that I feel will have it hard for PSG is Real Madrid. But the remaining teams, Real Madrid, Liverpool, the remaining teams, if you meet a City, is going to win. If you meet a Barcelona, he is going to win.
that's interesting. But in any case, I want to see how a Luis Enrique would perform, because I mean, one of the reasons why they have him at PSG is because of the Champions League. They don't need the league. They will definitely win the league, even when they are not playing well. They will definitely win the league. I mean, you want to look at how PSG has played so far. But a lot of people have been saying if they struggle to qualify from the group stages and it's taking them, I mean, remember how they struggled, Dembele, a whole lot of people criticized him and the rest of that. But it seems they've been turning things around. What do you think Luis Enrique has done differently?
I just feel he has inserted beliefs in the players. He has made them believe more. They are high on confidence. And again, Dembele is in his form, in the form of his life. Bakola, amazing talent. You see, these are the things when you are using players that are not cutting it for your team. You tend to struggle. Ekolo Muani was there playing before, but he wasn't really playing well. Gone out to PSG to Juventus now, and is performing. So these are one of the things. These are the things the coach has done, taking out the players that he feels they are not needed for the team, and you could see the way the team is flourishing. Again, Dembele is not being seen enough. He's an amazing talent, and again, he's one of the best players in the world right now.
Yeah, so let's move on to the last game. There is a PSG. It seems the Italian teams are struggling. The Italian sides in the playoff round, in the knockout phase, and in the knockout phase, all of them have been knocked out. It was AC Milan and Atlanta yesterday, knocked out. Juventus is going to this particular game with a deficit. They have a deficit against PSV. A whole lot of people did not give PSV um, the opportunity. A lot of people wrote off PSV to do anything fantastic, but they've been able to um, show that they are not a team to push over. Two storied European club face off, and both eager to progress in the tournament. PSG misses some several key players: Bosegli, Dest, Castro, Pepe, and Tiliman. Juventus lacks, Bremer, Cabal, Kalulu, Milik, and possibly even Douglas Luiz is a doubt. Juventus disciplined defense will be tested against PSV dynamic attacking play. Uh, PSV goes into this particular game with an advantage. Do you think PSV can get themselves over the line?
I think Juventus will win. Um,
And remember, Juventus is going away to PSV.
Juventus will win. They won the first leg now. They won the first leg 2-1.
Yes.
So they will win. PSG, Juventus don't concede much goals, and the way they've been playing, Kolo Muani, amazing talent. This is a Juventus team that actually won against Inter over the weekend. PSV has been struggling. Ajax is now topping the league.
True.
So these are things. So this is because their form has dropped, their form has dipped so much, and playing a Juventus side that don't concede much. All Juventus needs is a draw, and it's not anything to them. Juventus know how to play for a draw. Juventus has hold down one of the best attacking teams this season, Inter Milan. Juventus has held down one of the best attacking teams seasons over the last 10 years, Man City. Juventus has been able to hold down teams that their attack has been crazy. Juventus has only lost one match in the league, and it's Napoli, and they were leading, and I think it was just two quick fire goals that made them lose the match. So Juventus again, one of the best defensive team in the world right now, and I think PSV is out.
Okay. So if I will ask you, what would be the pick for you in this particular game? In this particular games, there are 4 games. There's Juventus PSV, um, there is Dortmund Sporting, there is PSG Brest, and there is also um, you know there's also the other game. I mean, which of them will
All
be the
it's a Champions League night. Anything can happen. It's football. All I can say is I know the teams that will qualify. A Dortmund will qualify. A PSG will qualify. Real Madrid will qualify, and a Juventus will qualify.
so I mean, if you are talking to the bookies now, they're probably going to choose qualify in their options,
Yes,
right?
they are of course to qualify because you never can say it because now Dortmund Sporting can come out now and say today is the day they want to avenge their father's death and start playing like they are playing in the final of the Champions League. But at the end of the day, it's not going to end. It's not going to end well. They might play, they might score, but they can't stop the other team from scoring. That's the problem. How do you go into the first leg and lose 3-0? What do you expect to do in the second leg? This is not the Champions League of old. I think right now in the Champions League, almost every team are at par in the way they play.
Okay, so
Um,
so so I wanted to find out before we go. I wanted us to touch on the APL. I mean, there is a Aston Villa Liverpool today. Um, do you
exactly.
think do you think that particular match? I mean, it would be a crime if you do not talk. My producer is in my ears. You know, he's a huge Liverpool fan, and it will be a great service if we don't talk about Liverpool, even though the show is focused on the Champions League. But in any case, let's just quickly touch on Liverpool and close out with that. What do you think will be the message from Ancelotti to the boys? Because if they lose, that puts them 4 points. That probably gives Arsenal the opportunity to be able to catch up with them. And also remember, they have a Man City this same weekend.
They are not going to lose. It's obvious they will not lose. Aston Villa themselves have not been really 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 amazing. Aston Villa have not been playing so well. Performing yes, but Aston Villa have not been playing so well, and the league position is testament. Um, you could see the way he was scrabbling to get players in the January transfer window. That's to show you how the team is not really doing so much. Again, Liverpool. I hope they win. I really want them to win the league, obviously. So I hope Liverpool wins. Um, it's going to be a tough game. It's not going to be easy, and I think they need to win this one to set the tone for the next for the weekend game against Man City.
Okay, and that's fantastic. Thank you so much. It's always amazing having you here, and
You're
probably
welcome.
we look forward to the Friday show. I know you're always busy. Would have loved to have you on tomorrow for us to talk about the Europa League, but we know you're always busy. It's always a pleasure, honoring our invitation to come talk football with us. Thank you
Thank
so
you. Thank.
much. Have a wonderful Wednesday ahead of you. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.